Or for more, let's speak now with Sakthi Sambat, standing by in Bangkok for us. Sakthi, do we have any updates on those who are injured?
No, the straight answer to that is no. We don't have many new updates as we have been following this story non-stop ever since that happened on Tuesday afternoon here in Bangkok. The latest statement that we have received from the Samintiwait Sinakarin Hospital has been already there has been quite some time already since yesterday afternoon, that is Wednesday afternoon, still saying that 20 patients are in the intensive care unit and that the total number of injured is actually at 104. That also includes those very lightly injured that have been receiving immediate medical attention in the immediate aftermath of the emergency landing of that Singapore flight SQ321 at Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport. They have been treated at the airport clinic that is also belonging to the same private hospital group. We have also read in that statement that 5 patients have undergone surgery on Wednesday, that is yesterday. Now, but also 27 patients have already been discharged from the hospital. So it goes to show that there's that a lot of people may have underestimated the extent of the injuries and of the casualties that we have seen here. Let's not forget that also one person has passed away during this incident as well, because in the initial reports it was said that 30 or 31 people have been injured, but obviously this number has gone up, and the extent of the injuries, one can only imagine what has happened when there was sudden air turbulence on the airplanes, when people were not in their seats and fastened with their belts fastened, thrown around like rag dolls in the cabin as well. According to diplomatic sources that CNA has talked to, we have heard from people that have head, neck, and some even spinal injuries as well. But as we said, that there are already 27 patients being discharged, but it also goes to show that given the public interest, given the widespread public interest in this story, not only from here in Thailand, not only from Southeast Asia, but also from further away from the UK, where most of the passengers were coming from, since this plane was departing from London Heathrow Airport on a scheduled way to Changi in Singapore. But it also goes to show that the recovery for many of these patients is going to take longer than shorter. And then after that, of course, the question will be that it's after the physical recovery, there's also some considerations about their mental recovery. A lot of these patients, the question is, how do they get home? One can imagine that getting on a plane is probably not going to be a very easy considerations for these.
So, there are still a lot of questions surrounding this incident. We know that teams from here in Singapore, from the US, where you are in Bangkok, have they actually started a proper investigation yet?
We have not had official confirmations that investigations have started properly. Like you said, Arnold, that we not only have the investigators from this Singapore Transport Safety Investigation Board, we all, because it is Singapore Airlines, it is a Singaporean carrier. We also have representatives from the United States National Transportation Safety Board also joining, because the plane is Boeing, an American brand. And also, of course, the Thais are also getting involved as well. Which department? We don't know yet. We assume it will be the Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand, because it happened here in Thailand. A very quick reminder about the jurisdiction of this. Yes, the incident of air turbulence happened over Myanmar, but the moment when the pilot has called for Mayday, they called to Thailand, to Suvarnabhumi Airport, and requested an emergency landing on Suvarnabhumi Airport. So this is why also the Thais are getting involved. Now, yesterday, Wednesday, we were staking out at Suvarnabhumi Airport all day, overlooking the tarmac and also seeing that stricken Boeing plane still parked there. We have seen a lot of people with high visibility vests with the Singapore Airlines logo on their back, taking a look at the airplane, taking a look at the various hardware, the landing gears, the turbines, the tail, basically taking a 360 look, not only outside the plane, but also inside the plane, while other people were cleaning up the scenes. But the question, of course, is that what's going to happen to this plane. It seems to be that, as far as we heard, the plane is going to remain there for the foreseeable future, because this is more or less a crime scene, because a person has died on that plane. According to airport officials, they also have no answer to us. They say that this is up to Singapore Airlines what they're going to do to this plane. But on the other hand, this hasn't started yet, because everybody, considering the complexity of this case, are still figuring out their first steps, because everybody knows that this needs a very thorough investigation.
Indeed, Sakthi, we'll continue to watch this story. Thank you very much for that, Sakthi Saisambat in Bangkok for us.